welcome everybody to Breaking News Report from Jerusalem's Gates. We got some interesting information just came in. I thought you'd find highly interesting. Title reads out of USA Today. Here's what Kim Jong-un wants from the U.S. Let's first watch this video from USA Today. I think you'll find it very, very interesting.
16 to 20 nuclear weapons, perhaps even more. Recent leaked intelligence assessment suggests that maybe 60 is what the U.S. Community is thinking, but we're not sure. They've certainly miniaturized it. They've certainly put it on top of their medium-range ballistic missiles, which can already threaten South Korea and Japan with nuclear weapons today. They're working on a submarine-launched ballistic missile. They had a number of failures in test launches, but they also had a successful test, and there are indications they may be doing another test launch in the near future. That is particularly worrisome because it's obviously a mobile launcher because it's a submarine, and that would expose South Korea's flanks to a nuclear attack. Right now, there are no missiles that South Korea has which have an anti-ballistic missile capability that are based on ships. Originally, or a day or so ago, they said they were going to attack Guam. More recently, the statements are they will be doing tests where the object, the projectile, lands 30 or 40 kilometers away from Guam. So I think it's a test launch, but with a political overtone, a political signal of we can reach you. If they were to aim either deliberately or by accident a projectile towards Guam or indeed against a U.S. ally or U.S. sovereign soil, we would take it out. We have missile defense systems that can do that. For example, we've deployed the THAAD ballistic missile defense system to Guam a year or so ago, so it would defend against the Musudan or the Hwasong-12. If it was only going out into the ocean, the policy of the U.S. so far has been not to intercept it.
Well, I thought you would find that very interesting. I know I found it interesting. Now, getting back to the title, here's what Kim Jong-un wants from the U.S. Let's read part of the article before we go into his wants. North Korean leader Kim Jong-un is rushing to develop nuclear missiles that can reach the United States, saying they are needed to deter an attack on his country. If there are ever any talks with the Trump administration to defuse an increasingly dangerous crisis, here are 5 of Kim's demands, though he shouldn't count on getting them all met. Let's see here. One of them guarantees no overthrow by U.S. So they have to be a guarantee that there would be no attempt to overthrow the government by the United States. Let's go on to the next one. Okay, that keep nuclear weapons, that North Korea can keep their nuclear weapons. I think that shouldn't be a problem, especially with him increasing his ICBM technology. I think that shouldn't be a stickler there. Lift sanctions is another one. Lift the sanctions. That's another one of Kim's demands. Let's see. Let's go on to the next one. Remove U.S. troops from South Korea. Now, I think that would be a problem too, because that would leave South Korea open to any invasion from the north, and it would be completely unprotected. They would just have their own troops, which I personally think if the U.S. removed their troops from South Korea and North Korea invaded, they would easily take over, overrun South Korean army. I truly believe that. This is a good one. Negotiate a formal end to the Korean War. That's pretty much the only good one in the whole list of demands. What is our commander-in-chief going to do? Is this a ploy to buy more time from Kim, like North Korea has done so many other times when they were first creating their nuclear weapons? They were saying this and saying that, and meeting and having dialogue, and just buying more times to perfect their nuclear weapon program. And then they tested their nuclear weapon, and by then it was too late. I don't know how our commander-in-chief is going to handle this. I'm looking forward to a response from Trump, and I'll keep my eye open for any response from our commander-in-chief. But that's what you have coming out of USA Today. As always, we pray that your family and you are protected. I pray that our country turns to God. In the name of Yeshua, Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Hey, if God has laid it on your heart, please subscribe to Jerusalem's Gate. We're working hard to get you the news. We do not make any money here at Jerusalem Gate off our channel. We do it strictly for the love of the gospel and to get the get news out with the Christian perspective. So we wishing you the best, and you're in our thoughts and prayers. God bless you all.